hanging up his helmet and focusing on full-time team ownership. Simon has been a mentor to countless racers and has gone the extra mile to attract sponsors to the IndyCar scene. And we think you'll find his philosophy on racing refreshing.
A lot of people say, you know, he never gets tired, he never shows any exhaustion, but my wife suffers most of all from that because when I get home at night, I'm not much to visit with. I just plain fall asleep right away, but it doesn't show during the daytime.
The Ford is headed by wife Diane, who oversees the office, which just happens to double as a sewing shop and a travel agency. All are housed in an old fire station just down the road from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And it's exciting when you can buy, as we have here today, a fire shop that used to be a firehouse, converted into a race shop. We bought it for $55,000. It's only a fraction of the square footage of some of the other shops. And then when you go to the racetrack, you can stand proud because as you look at our tractor trailers and you look at the tents and awnings and the way the people are working, and then you look over at the Patrick's, Penske's, and now Vince Granatelli's team who bought the Cotter team, and you look at where they're at the racetrack, where we're at the racetrack, and you realize that where you work, the size of the building, is not really the key. It's the people, and it's your attitude, and it's what you do with what you've got.
You know when you win your own race. You know when you did a better job, even though the record book doesn't show it. So many things can go wrong. But there is a certain amount of satisfaction in this world of having the world know it. And unless you win, the world doesn't really recognize you as a winner. But we recognize ourselves as winners, and we recognize our people as winners because they're creating miracles every time we go out.
To have less and to do more with it is the key. And we, for years, have learned to, because I came up through a family where my mother had multiple sclerosis, died young, my father took off. I had to raise my younger brothers and sisters, and I went through college on a ski scholarship, and we had nothing. And yet we went on to great heights in many sports activities, and the only one we haven't achieved at this point is winning an Indianapolis-type race. In my opinion, we are close, and to take less and to achieve that is a bigger satisfaction to me than having lots of money and winning it.
So as Simon continues his philosophy of less is more, the IndyCar community is looking at a brand new ownership combination.